Welcome to SALS, located upstairs in the Student Services Building in room 204. As you enter SALS, you'll be greeted by the receptionist. She can answer your questions, book appointments with staff, book study rooms, tell you about workshops and tutorials, and direct you to the resources you need.
The services at SALS are already included in your student fees. Before you go further, remember to scan your student card. When you scan your student card, SALS staff can see how many students are accessing SALS, and this helps them plan their space and services.
SALS has 28 computers, a black and white printer, and study desks that can accommodate another 30 students. SALS also has tips sheets and writing templates, as well as textbooks that can be signed out. There are 9 peer tutoring rooms in SALS and an additional 4 peer tutoring rooms in the South Wing. These rooms can be reserved the day of by bringing your student card to SALS. As long as they are not being used by a peer tutor at the time, you can book a room for up to 2 hours. To maintain the nice, quiet academic environment in SALS, you need to follow a few rules. Put your phone on silent or vibrate and go outside SALS if you must take a call. Please don't eat in SALS and use the computers for academic purposes only and work quietly.
Peer tutors are hired by the peer tutoring coordinator to provide subject-specific support to small groups of students. Students can apply for tutoring in 1 or 2 subjects and may receive up to 15 hours of tutoring per subject per semester for a $10 registration fee. Tutors must have a GPA of at least 3.0, a grade of 75% or higher in the course they are tutoring, and have a professor's recommendation. The application forms are available in SALS and online, and tutoring starts in week 3 of the semester. Additional information is available in the DC Connect SALS support course. Peer writing tutors are senior college students with strong writing skills who meet with students individually or in small groups to help students develop their writing skills. You don't need to apply for peer tutoring to meet with a peer writing tutor. Visit the reception desk to book an appointment or drop in to get writing help.
RALs, or Residence Academic Leaders, live in residence, run homework clubs, and provide academic support to students living in residence. RALs also spend some of their time working in SALS helping the students. Ask at the front desk in residence to find out who your RAL is.
Students can meet with staff in individual or small group appointments for help with learning skills, writing, English as a second language development, and subject-specific support. SALS has 5 learning skills advisors. They are subject specialists in math, physics, biology, chemistry, and accounting. They can work with students to clarify textbook content and help students understand the material presented in the classroom. Learning skills advisors also meet with students to help them develop learning skills such as time management and organization, listening and note-taking, study strategies, and test and exam preparation.
SALS has 2 writing specialists who will work with students at any stage of the writing process to help them develop their academic writing skills. One of the writing specialists is an ESL specialist who works with students who have English as their second or additional language. Individual or small group appointments with a learning skills advisor or a writing specialist can be booked at the front desk. Learning skills advisors run weekly group tutorials to review course content in accounting, biology, chemistry, math, and physics. You can find the tutorial schedule online or at the front desk of SALS. Simply look up your course code, the time of the tutorial, and then drop into SALS to get subject-specific help.
SALS staff run learning skills and writing skills workshops. They are learning skills workshops for time management, learning styles, study strategies, listening and note-taking, and test and exam preparation. There are also workshops for grammar, editing skills, essay writing, referencing, presentation skills, and academic integrity, just to name a few.
You can sign up at the front desk, and the schedule can be found on DC Connect SALS or at the front desk. If you want to find out more about the academic support at SALS, please visit SSB room 204, and the receptionist will be happy to help.
Many of the supports offered in SALS can be found online 24/7 in the DC Connect SALS support course. Registering in the course is easy and there is no additional cost to you.
First, log into DC Connect and on the right side of the homepage, look for the SALS registration widget and a large green arrow. Under the arrow, click on Click here to register. Next, click a few more times, register, submit, finish, done, and you'll be registered in the course. The Student Academic Learning Services course will be listed in your course listings under No Semester.
Now you are registered. Select the SALS course from your course list and click Content. Now, take a look at the table of contents on the left of your screen. You will see hundreds of resources for peer tutoring, learning skills, academic integrity, writing, English as a second language, math, science, and business. Many of the resources are bundled into modules. If you are interested in improving your note-taking skills, for example, click on the Learning Skills tab and then click on Listening and Note-Taking.
In this module, you will see a pre-assessment quiz, suggestions for what to do before and during class, including some note-taking methods, strategies to use after class, apps you can download, and a post-assessment quiz used to check your understanding of the material. Further down the table of contents, you'll find other resources for academic writing and ESL, and subject-specific material for math, science, and accounting. There are resources to download, videos to view, tip sheets, and practice tests. Students are encouraged to use many of the materials as they need them to help them succeed in their program. If you are looking for math support, click on the Math tab, and then scroll down to see an alphabetic listing of various math concepts.
For instance, if you click on the Fractions tab, you will see videos, handouts, and review exercises all designed to help you improve your understanding of fractions. You will also see a calendar feature which lists workshops and tutorial schedules. As an example, if you are interested in learning more about how to edit your written work, you can see when the next editing skills workshop is, and then come to SALS and sign up. Or, if you need science, accounting, or math support, see when the next tutorial for your course is offered and then simply drop in at the date and time.
So, be sure to register for the DC Connect SALS support course, explore all the resources, check out the calendar, and take a look at the news section for any announcements. The staff at SALS knows you'll benefit from using the DC Connect SALS support course, and it's just one more way that SALS supports your learning. If you have any questions, please visit SALS in SSB 204, and the receptionist would be happy to help.